Instagram's 1 minute. This complete episode's on YouTube. YouTube Keith Middlebrook. Anyway, the most powerful, influential voice that you've ever known and met. I not just predict the future, I create the future. I prophesy the future with words that I speak. And it's not just fights or sports. It's also, as an example, Lindsay Lohan, this period of entrepreneurship came from me. For the second time in her life, I pulled her out, sending her fitness, wellness, business, branding, entrepreneurship to get her kick-started back into the game. It just wasn't a revelation. It came from me, Keith Middlebrook. I've known Lindsay for 10 years. So one thing I do for people is inspire them and motivate them. And I'm blessed by God beyond my dreams for doing this with so many people, so we all win together. I have 1.5 million followers. Thank you on Instagram. I want to say thank you. Many from countries I can't understand what they're saying, but I appreciate them. I'm grateful to all of them worldwide as we grow together. As an example, back to this real quick. Lindsay Lohan was doing some certain things I'm not going to say. And so it wasn't wellness, it wasn't fitness. And so I'm an inspiration to bring the best out of people, okay? So it's in marketing, it's in business, it's in wellness, it's in fitness, because they go hand in hand. If you're a billionaire, but your health isn't good, you have nothing. So the first thing is our core inner being of who we are. Now let's follow me on this real quick. There's the power of the subconscious, the conscious, and the superconscious mind, which some would say the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. And so that, along with your goals, is what projects you forward. The conscious, the subconscious, and superconscious mind can focus on one thing. So when you write your goals down, you're programming your mind. Because in school, when you were sitting in class, you learned with a pen and a piece of paper. So when you're writing things down, you're actually prophesying and you're programming your mind, you're programming your future. So that's why it's so important to write your goals down. And so many people say they need therapy because of the past. When you're so excited about such a compelling future, you basically laugh at the past, or you see how that was essential for you becoming who you are. As an example, Oprah. Oprah was raped and molested by family members. She comes from less than humble beginnings of no clothing, very little food. But that was a driving force and necessity for her to become who she is today. The first multi-billionaire on entertainment there is. And as an example would be Larry Ellison, the South Side of Chicago, as a white kid, beat up on, bullied. And now he's one of the greatest innovators in tech, and then he created something called the cloud. As an example would be Schwarzenegger. His parents thought he was gay and he needed psychological help. But he became the greatest bodybuilder in history of all time, the governor of California, #1 at the box office for 20 years because of the driving force of the things that happened in the past. So again, the therapists drag you into saying, tell me about that. They're reawakening with clarity the negative things that happen in your life, which that does you no good. If you spent that same clarity on the projections and forward of your goals that you're excited about, now that clarity, that vision, the third eye focus is what pulls you forward. But a psychologist looks for their check. They want to get paid every single week. So they're going to drag you into the past, but let's not forget, you can't change the past. You can change the present, you can change the future. So that's the worst thing that they could ever do. And they do it with the degree. And people buy into that horse shit. Now, at the same time, I want to let you people know that the goal setting is so powerful. It's the game changer in life, period, in every single area of your life. And so that makes the past essential. You'll see how things come into play. My father was tough on me. I got my ass beat. Many times I didn't even know why. but it was a driving force. If I look, however, I love my dad. He bought me my first little weight set. He bought my first guitar. I love my dad, but when I look in the past, it was essential for becoming who I am. Another great story would be Jim McMahon, who created the WWF. He has a powerful story. Anyway, the psychologist gets you to look into clarity of the past versus if you get the same clarity on the future, you can create the happiness of the present and the future because you can control that. Now, in these classes, they have you stand up and people say, I'm an alcoholic or I'm a drug addict. That's the worst thing you can do. You're prophesying the future. You should stand up and say, I'm clean, I'm strong, I'm fitness, I'm love, I'm powerful, I'm the greatest, I'm the best. That's what you should be saying when you stand up in the class, not I'm so-and-so and I'm a drug addict. I'm so-and-so and I'm an alcoholic. You're prophesying the future and they're creating more of it. And that's not good. So I'll be giving a powerful seminar on tour on these success secrets. The first thing we have to do is change the psychology of how you think. And it's the conscious, the subconscious, and the superconscious mind. We're going to control all three. So you can control the present and you can control the future. I'm Keith Middlebrook. Stay with me. Now check this out. I've been busy filming a lot of footage these last few years. So I've got a lot of footage I'm going to be putting into a professional format for Real Truth, also Gym Talk, Keith Middlebrook Pro Sports. There's going to be some great television shows that are going to be put in a professional, awesome episodes that are exciting and fun. I'm Keith Middlebrook. Stay with me. We got a lot more coming up. Take care.